Hey there, it is Phoenix Amore. So, basically, wanted to explain to people, right? Now, you have to be cautious because it's a good thing, right? That some of this sexual harassment stuff is coming out, right? So, this Me Too thing, whatever you want to call it, that's all good and well. However, you still have to be cautious. Speaking from experience, because like I said before, I have experienced sexual harassment majorly. Understand me very, very clearly. But the thing is, I'm still balanced enough to know if somebody's told me your hair color is sexy, I wouldn't take so much offense and be like, oh, it made me so uncomfortable and all this kind of stuff. You have to, within reason, right, use good judgment on how you treat the situation. Now, the positives, as I said before, right, was the fact that they had both signed something saying, just stay away from each other. But here's what they did not understand, the gossiping. So if you have her, right, think about what I'm saying for a minute. What did I tell X? I said, you need to warn the boys about her because boys, when they get put into that position, they are very much more vulnerable if the girl is lying as opposed to the other way around. You understand what I mean? So me being very savvy and understanding, even though they had both signed saying stay away from each other, she gonna be doing this because if her objective, right, was to be like, it really made me feel uncomfortable, I have to then come back out and say, no, you need to go warn the other boys about her so you don't get into any more trouble from whatever. So the whole thing, if you notice when I blogged and I said, here it was, oh, she had witnesses that he said it. I didn't care. Let me just be frank as the mother. I was quite annoyed because I'm like, here's this girl, right? Let's just be real. In the social media age where we have all the sexualized stuff for women, I'm like, you know, that term sexy in that case simply meant it's attractive. And this is the thing that I was stressing too. Parents needed to be careful because it's one of those things. And here's the thing about me that's so mature, right? I'm like, they should have contacted me because I would have liked to have met with the girls' parents to squash it, right? Before it even escalates to be some of this whole thing with him supposedly this, because that's me already dealing with the whole hacker thing. And when I say the hacking situation cracked me up once I finally asked him what it was about, he said he was able to go into a browser, right click something and make a change. I'm like, they called that hacking? That's hacking to somebody who knows zero about technology. Me knowing so much about technology, I have not the time for drama mofos. So understanding when I share these stories, it's for both sides, male and female. For the females, be cautious and don't be drama. If he had made a comment, understand something very clearly. This is why I said to them, did he make a comment about breast or butt? When that answer is no, then you have to use some common sense and say, all right, that's potential for that to be a stupid situation. So she, because we do like the aspect of boys being protective of girls within a certain degree, if she goes to spin the story and, oh, he made me feel so violated and all that to other boys, right? And they're like, well, we heard he's this and that. Guess what? You may find, boys, yourself in a similar situation and be like, okay, I don't like how this feels. All I said was. So you have to be very careful, ladies, right? The ladies with the girls. You still need to teach them within boundaries. Like, come on, did that really make you feel that uncomfortable? Some stuff just wrong, period. And that's why I wanted to get more of the feel. Like, what did he say? Did he mention her breast or her butt? When the answer is no, and I know that's part of the reason they had them both sign, like, just stay away, because as an adult, I don't feel like they swept it under the rug. It was like, okay, you seriously going to tell me in that specific case that him saying your hair color is sexy made you feel ever so uncomfortable? Is that you? That's what you're really saying to us, hair color. So it's all the little elements to it that it became something where I want girls to be protected, but don't be drama queens, because you can potentially ruin somebody's life, right, by stating something over the top. I know what real sexual harassment is. Some of these other women, thank you for speaking out about real sexual harassment, but also be responsible and teach the girls what real sexual harassment is. In that case, right, this is why I wanted to speak to her parents and say, listen, here's the reality of the situation. Not trying to make light of quote unquote, it supposedly made her feel uncomfortable. The whole point was, now you have a danger zone, because when girls have that power that they feel like they can wield, right, and say, well, that boy, da 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 da, plus he's African American, let's just be honest, these are the things that I've taught him, and that's why I said, go warn the other boys. And I put it in my blog, and I know some people are like, oh, she's making her the issue. I sure did, because when I got the facts of the situation, and you want some hair color sexy, and that's supposedly such a big deal, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to be that woman who's experienced real sexual harassment, say, okay, you need to get a grip. That's all I was saying to people before. So, with that being said, moving forward, I'm telling some of these women, teach the girls what real sexual harassment is, because you know the terminology now. Everything that's floating around out there that the kids see, if they cannot tell the difference between somebody trying to have sex with them and saying your hair color is sexy, then you have bigger issues. Take care.